When you hear AI, your mind probably jumps to sci-fi movies, right? Futuristic robots and all that. But what if I told you that AI isn't some far-off dream? It's here, right now, and it's woven into pretty much everything you do.
Okay, think about this. That TikTok For You page that just gets you, the one that feels like it's reading your mind, yeah, that's not magic. That's a super powerful AI algorithm learning exactly what you like to keep you scrolling.
And it's not just TikTok, of course. What about that next video that YouTube automatically plays, the one that keeps you hooked for like hours? Yep, AI again, predicting exactly what you'll want to see next.
Or how about finding the fastest way to get somewhere using Google Maps? Or just asking Siri for the weather? You guessed it. It's all powered by these really sophisticated AI systems that are making your life easier every single day.
Okay, so how does this stuff actually work? Because it can feel like magic, right? But it's not. It all comes down to one thing: data. And I mean massive, mind-boggling amounts of data.
So at its core, AI is really just about making machines smart. We're trying to build computer systems that can do things that, usually take human intelligence, like reasoning, solving problems, or even just perceiving the world around them.
And the most common way we do this is through something called machine learning. Instead of a programmer writing out a billion if this, then that rules, the machine just learns. It learns patterns directly from data. It's kind of like how you teach a kid what a dog is. You don't give them a list of rules, you just show them a bunch of dogs.
And then we can go even deeper. Inside machine learning, there's this supercharged version called deep learning. This is the real heavy hitter. It uses these things called neural networks, which are kind of modeled after our own brains, to find really complex, subtle patterns in huge sets of data.
So, the whole process is actually pretty straightforward, but it's incredibly powerful. First, you gather a ton of data, let's say millions of pictures of cats. Then, the model trains on that data, learning what makes a cat, well, a cat. Pointy ears, whiskers, you get it. After that, it can make a prediction on a totally new photo. And finally, and this is key, it gets feedback, so it gets smarter and smarter over time.
Now this is where things get really wild. All that learning has led to this massive leap forward. AI doesn't just analyze things anymore, it can now create things. This is generative AI, the engine behind tools you've definitely heard of, like ChatGPT and Midjourney.
So unlike the older AI that just recognizes things, generative AI creates stuff. It's been trained on a huge slice of the internet, all that text, all those images, and it uses that knowledge to produce something totally new, just based on your prompt.
So how does it pull this off? Well, it all starts with what they call a foundation model, which is trained on just terabytes of data. But then comes a really crucial part. Humans get involved to fine-tune it. We give it feedback to make sure it's helpful and not, just making things up. It's about teaching it the subtleties of what we actually want.
So if that's where we are now, where are we heading? Well, by 2026, which is right around the corner, the big shift is going to be from simple chatbots to what people are calling autonomous AI agents.
And the difference here is huge. A chatbot today just gives you information. You ask for flights, it gives you a list. But an AI agent, it takes action. It won't just list the flights, it'll look at your schedule, find the absolute best option, book it with your info on file, and even reserve your hotel. It's like a personal assistant that actually does the work for you.
Now this kind of power, it's incredible. It opens up so many possibilities. But yeah, you probably guessed it. It also comes with some pretty serious challenges that we need to be thinking about.
On the one hand, the rewards are massive. I mean, AI can automate all the boring, repetitive jobs nobody wants to do. It can help us make way smarter decisions, slash human errors in fields like medicine, and even accelerate scientific breakthroughs. The potential is just off the charts.
But on the other hand, there are huge risks. If an AI learns from biased data, it's going to produce biased results. It can be used to create misinformation and deep fakes on a scale we've never seen. And what about our privacy or our jobs? And maybe the trickiest part is the black box problem. Sometimes we don't even know how the AI came to its conclusion.
And this isn't just some abstract fear. Geoffrey Hinton, who's literally called the godfather of AI, is so worried about these risks, especially its power to persuade and manipulate, that he left his huge job at Google. Why? So he could speak out freely and warn everybody about the dangers.
So when you boil it all down, AI is a tool, but it's an incredibly powerful one. It really could solve some of humanity's biggest problems. Or, it could create them. The future isn't written yet. The path it takes is still up to us.